Marvel needs a reboot, a proper one. Something that will actually drive consumers to go back to the theaters, or at least take a look at the Disney Plus less than stellar programming, or at least try to elevate it. Maybe they've done it. Maybe they've found something to contribute to a dying Marvel brand, Marvel's Nova. We have an actor rumored to be an option as Richard Ryder. But before we start, check down below to make sure that you're still subscribed to the channel and that notifications are turned on, because a lot of folks have gotten unsubscribed lately. In fact, I've been watching that in real time. Even as we're growing, we're shrinking, which is strange. But if you turn on notifications and watch another video right after this one from my channel, all will be good, at least for another month. Now, on with the video. From our friends over at Cosmic Book News, we've got Marvel's Nova, Brandon Sklenar, rumored as Richard Ryder. Now, this is going to be a Disney Plus show. That's right. They are learning a lesson, and they will find out whether or not this character can exist in a broader universe. But with what they have planned, I'm not quite sure. Getting into the article here, a big rumor hits that Marvel's Nova may be eyeing Brandon Sklenar for the lead role of Richard Ryder in the series. The rumor comes via Jeff Snyder, who says Brandon Sklenar has taken a meeting with Marvel and that Marvel really likes the actor. All right, let's take a look. First of all, if you're unfamiliar with him, this is a great Instagram picture of him right here. And he's been in a lot of stuff. He's also in 1923. Another Taylor Sheridan show, and he's got lots and lots of other obligations, which we'll get to in this article. But what I find interesting is that this would be a decent fit. He could also be a great Ghost Rider, amongst other things. He's got a lot of range and opportunity. The question is whether or not they'll take advantage of him. So he's a 34-year-old actor, and I don't think we really need to know that, but he is Spencer Dutton in 1923, part of the Dutton clan. He's also played Burt Reynolds in The Offer and is known for Vice, Midway, and Westworld, where I actually remember his performances. He's also starring in Drop along with Megan Fahey. I want to say Fahey, but I don't know. And I guess there was a trailer out for that some time ago. I haven't heard of it, but I'm probably pretty interested because this actor is legitimately hot. Not like some Make-A-Wish star that they try to hold up for an artificial period of time. And that's one of the bigger problems with Marvel right now, is the way they cast. It's terrible. So, of course, the heart of the rumor is right here. On Hot Mic, Snyder said he is somebody to keep an eye on for the role of Richard Ryder in the Nova series. And the full quote being, he just wrapped season 2 of 1923. He was the Paul Feig, Sydney Sweeney, Amanda Seyfried movie, The Housemaid. That big package Lionsgate earthquake movie titled Aftershock, which I think will actually do rather well. And he just signed on to do a Skydance movie, which tells you that this legitimately is somebody that's up and coming and not a manufactured commodity like we see so often with these it girls and boys, right? And he's also headed towards middle age at 34. He's going to have years, maybe not so many years, but years to grow into a character or IP. And let's face it, Nova's not as well known as any of the other Marvel characters, and Disney Plus is a great place to stick a situation like that to see if it's going to float. Because I'm telling you, since Phase 3, not much has floated for Disney, especially on Disney Plus, a platform people seem to be abandoning, or at least not watching, and are preferring to look maybe more at Hulu. Snyder went on to say, so he's like busy, and I think that Nova is trying to go in the fall. That's true. But keep an eye on him because I think Marvel's high on him. Well, that makes sense. I know that he's had at least a meeting over there. It's Marvel's job to meet with all these hot young actors and see, oh, would you be right for that? Well, I kind of like the way things used to be cast, where sometimes unknown actors would be cast in big projects, giving them room to grow, and because they were younger, could go for a very, very long time. Just look at Star Wars originally. I think 34, 35 is getting to a point with actors and actresses where maybe their longevity is not as long as you would hope. And of course, fan casting is a thing now, and people want to see different actors in different roles. Apparently, some fans are wanting Brandon Sklenar as James Gunn's Batman. But James Gunn has already said that he wants to keep Robert Pattinson as Twinkly Batman. And maybe that'll work. I don't know. The first Batman movie was anything but impressive to me, but it does have some fans out there. So we'll have to see how the second one does, and if it does well, maybe Brave and the Bold is thrown out the window. At least I hope so. What's funny is Snyder sort of agrees with me, saying he hasn't heard anything about casting on new DC Batman Brave and Bold. There's doubt that Brave and the Bold is actually happening. And you know what? I don't think it is. And if it does, it might actually hurt DC. I mean, have you seen the Superman trailer most recently? And have you seen the new appearance of Supergirl? I think both of these films, for plot reasons, are going to have problems, let alone the visuals. I hope some of the behind-the-scenes stuff that we see for Supergirl is good, because otherwise, DC is going to be off to a terrible start. What concerns me, though, is that with this new Nova show, they're trying to tackle epic-sized things. And with James Gunn not being at Marvel anymore and over at DC, you got some issues there. Because he was supposed to be your cosmic guy. And you don't really have that anymore. Not to mention the fact this is going to be a partial adaptation of a cosmic event called Annihilation, which was from a 2005, 2006, and 2007 run of the comic. First of all, anytime you go partial, you have a problem, because it means there's going to be a lot of other stuff mixed in. That's the perfect place for disaster to occur, where you're going to get virtue signaling, lecturing, and all the other nonsense, such as swapping race and gender. That is usually where it goes bad for Marvel. Second, it's being developed as a ensemble piece, which is something that outside of Guardians of the Galaxy, Marvel hasn't been very good with either. Although Deadpool and Wolverine, which is kind of more an extension of the X-Men, actually did work. I don't think Disney can do ensemble anymore, but I guess we'll find out in whatever Doomsday is, since I have no faith in the upcoming Fantastic Four. The only upside I see is the showrunner behind this, Ed Bernero. He has lots of experience in TV and with good shows such as Third Watch, Criminal Minds, and Crossing Lines. He's also had practical on-the-ground experience as a former Chicago police officer, so at least he understands drama and action. At the end of the day, I guess I have to ask this question: is this an actor that you can see in the role of Richard Ryder? And are you even familiar with Nova? Because a lot of people are not. Do you think that maybe starting this on Disney Plus is a good place to go, since with no actual notoriety, the future of this particular IP could be judged on sinking or floating over on Disney Minus? Let me know your thoughts down in the comments section below, and tell me, do you care about Nova? Are you going to watch this on Disney Minus? Or do you think this will even make it to a movie project? Once again, check below to see if you're still subscribed to the channel. We are trying to get to 100K this year, and that's all on your support. So share the stream, share the dream, share this video around, hit the thumbs up button, be sure to take care of yourself, take care of others, and until next time, see ya for real.